3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's.
I'm pretty sure we've all seen that TikTok in the past, right? Well, it turns out that vegan teacher just made an entire video aimed at McDonald's. McMurder, don't support places that pay for cruelty to animals. Tell them to be vegan from now on. I'm gonna be honest, vegan teacher, I highly doubt anyone's gonna tell McDonald's to be vegan from now on. Probably because they are the biggest fast food chain on the entire planet, but you know, you can try do whatever you want. Alright, let's have a look at this video. Hey, yo, like the video for a burger right now, alright? Just do it. Oh, hey there, Bella. How you going? Already starting off, and the first scene has got to do with Bella. I guarantee you a lot of people are going to be annoyed at this. Because as you all know, that vegan teacher forces Bella to be vegan, so that's one thing that's great.
Bella, I'm gonna give you your vegan food now with a bit of water, and then I gotta go out, okay? I know you want to come with me, but you can't. I'm just gonna be going to McDonald's and doing some filming there. Right, here you go. I'll see you soon, all right? Love you.
Now, I'm sorry, I get that people talk to their dogs or whatever and all that sort of stuff, but like, why is vegan teacher having a full-on conversation with her dog? There's just something about that vegan teacher that I just need to say right now, and that is that she is very, very sus. I mean, the things that she says, like it could honestly be seen as just her completely trolling, which, to be honest, I think she is just a troll, to be honest with you. I don't think half the things that she's saying she actually believes, like the whole Holocaust thing, or maybe she does, I don't know. She's just a bit weird in my opinion.
Before we begin, tap the subscribe button. And then you'll see a bell. Tap that too.
Wow, looks like vegan teachers upped her production quality here. And while that subscribe button is sitting on the screen right now, if you guys enjoyed this video at any point, please make sure you subscribe. We're trying to hit 300,000 subscribers on the channel, and with your support, that would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much to everybody who's here with me. Thank you for supporting this channel. Hello students. I'm here on the island of Montreal in the city of LaSalle, and I'm here to remind you never to go to this place.
And she's back outside another fast food restaurant. I mean, did I expect any different? The last time we had a look at the vegan teacher go outside of a restaurant, she went outside of I can't remember what fast food restaurant it was, but it was something similar to McDonald's where, you know, they eat burgers or whatever. And that vegan teacher went outside of that and had an absolute mare. She was screaming at the fast food restaurant, saying, "Why aren't you vegan?" and all this sort of stuff. And I'm very, very scared because it looks like that the vegan teacher is doing the exact same thing again. I said this the last time the vegan teacher did this, but imagine being a McDonald's employee, right, and just sitting inside, and then you see that vegan teacher just outside saying, "Why isn't this store vegan?" I'd honestly just quit on the spot, to be honest with you. Like, imagine having to deal with that.
McDonald's doesn't care about animals whatsoever. All they care about is profits. All they want to do is sell you anything. They don't care what it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean, McDonald's is a very, very greedy corporation. They pay people not a lot of money, and they're basically just completely cheap, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, right, it's a business. Like, what do you expect their main focus to be? Ethics? Hell no. It's McDonald's. It's a fast food restaurant. If they're a gourmet restaurant, then sure, maybe that actually should take into consideration, like, how healthy the meals are. But it's McDonald's. I'm pretty, like, if you're going to McDonald's, obviously you don't care about your health if you're going to McDonald's every day. It's literally McDonald's. Like, it's known for being the most unhealthy place you can go if you want to get food.
They don't care how much the animals have suffered. These restaurants should all be vegan, 100% going forward. Every time you walk up to them, if you are inside, you should say to them, "What is your vegan option here? Tell me."
Well, unfortunately for you, vegan teacher, your insane fantasy about every single fast food restaurant being vegan is just never, ever going to happen in the slightest in the next, like, century or whatever. Sure, maybe if there were actually good vegan options that tasted good and there were more of them, then sure, maybe McDonald's would be vegan in the future. But right now, there's no reason to. And by the way, I'm pretty sure McDonald's is as close to vegan as you can get, because most of their products, like their burgers and whatever, I'm pretty sure their patties are like 3% cow products anyway. Most of it is just chemicals and saturated fats and just all this other BS. Like, when you go to McDonald's, you're not even eating real food anyway, so I don't even know why you're complaining.
About your vegan options. When are you going to get rid of the dead animals that you sell here? That is your responsibility as a good citizen, to make sure that these companies change. Remind them that they should not have any milk products in their restaurants.
How are you going to remind a massive company like McDonald's to not be vegan? I'm pretty sure that they've had massive amounts of complaints about their products not being vegan. But you know what? It's not illegal, and they obviously don't care. Why would so vegan teacher? Let me just get this into your head, right? Do you honestly think your video with a channel with 80,000 subscribers called That Vegan Teacher is gonna get McDonald's to go vegan? Listen, you're one human being. You're not a saint. You're not gonna get an entire corporation to be vegan because of one video, alright? I hate to burst your bubble.
Only non-dairy products, just such as soy milk and oat milk. All the burgers in these places should be vegan. No more dead bodies. Vegan sausages, not pigs that died at 6 months old. If we want to end the animal holocaust that's going on right now, we all have our part in it.
There is no animal holocaust. Shut up. What do you mean if we want to end an animal holocaust? Well, I guess my work here is done because there is no holocaust, vegan teacher. It happened once back like, I don't know, 1940 or whatever. I don't know why you keep making this point. Like, it's just completely disrespecting every single Jew that has ever had a bad experience with that. You're literally just throwing away, being like, oh yeah, it's 6 million people, you know, whatever. The animals have got it worse, alright guys? The animals have got it worse.
We cannot wait for somebody else to do it. Everyone has an ability to make a difference. When you walk up to the counter in these places, say to them, what are your vegan options? When are you going to start selling only vegan foods?
I'm sorry, but if you go into a McDonald's, right, and you go up to the employee and saying, when are you going to start selling vegan products, you are going to sound like the biggest Karen on the planet. Listen, vegan teacher, 15 and 16-year-olds who are working on the front counter at McDonald's have literally no say on what gets sold at McDonald's. All they're there to do is get their paycheck and go home. What you're doing right now is encouraging people to annoy customer service team members. Do you know how annoying it would be to have a bunch of vegans going into your store age 15 when you literally have no control over anything that happens at that store, and having a bunch of people say, why aren't your products vegan? Well, I don't know. I don't control the menu. Listen, vegan teacher, you do know that fast food employees, like basically every single one of them there, have no control over anything, right?
Are you going to stop paying for the rape, the torture, and the murder of innocent chickens, lambs, pigs, cows, turkeys, all of these animals who suffer so much in all of these industries? I'm not just talking about McDonald's, I'm talking about all of them. Never buy animals. Never steal from them. If you don't believe in stealing, then don't steal the body parts of animals who never wanted to die. All animals have a right to live. They have a right to their freedom. They have a right to stay with their babies and not have their babies ripped away.
That's really cool, vegan teacher. I'll be honest, I don't really care. I almost just coughed there, damn.
From them. McDonald's supports the dairy industry. They sell ice cream here. They sell cheese that comes from so much violence. You know,
they sell cheese that comes from a literal, like, science experiment. I swear 90% of the ingredients that go into that cheese could probably give you cancer by age 10. Like, it's literally not hard to tell that. You do know that, like, basically 2% of the cheese that you get sold at McDonald's is actual, like, real cheese. I don't know if you've ever thought about that, vegan teacher.
Even inside these places, they have, like, a jungle gym to make it look like it's a happy place. Whereas there's dead bodies in here. Why would we put children in a place where there is death that comes from so much suffering? Animals do not want to suffer, just like you don't. They don't want to end up on a sandwich.
Animals aren't humans, vegan teacher. How many times do we have to explain this? I'm so sick of disputing that vegan teacher's points, but I just got to endure this because I don't even know why.
Or in a burger of some sort. Look at this. Look at that.
Wow, how disgusting, vegan teacher. A dead animal.
Comes from dairy. Cows are treated terribly in the industry.
Wow, that's so sad. Look at me, vegan teacher. I'm almost on the verge of tears by that shocking fact that I definitely didn't know. Yes, vegan teacher, I had no idea that the burgers came from dead animals. I had absolutely no idea. You know what, vegan teacher? Now that you've said all this, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna become Actually, no, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go into McDonald's tomorrow and order a Big Mac meal. Let's go.
Raped. The females are raped. They're forced to give their sperm, forced to be pregnant against their will. For the dairy industry,
the same rant every time.
Even
Even when vegan teacher's outside, she's still got the same rant going on. Oh my god, guys. We force animals to become pregnant and all this stuff. It's the same rant every time.
away from their mothers against their will, of course, and they have their throats slit. They are turned into veal sandwiches, and their milk is stolen and given to places like this that buy these products, which are only products of absolute suffering. You shouldn't be going into these places at all. This burger comes from the suffering of an animal who died begging for his or her life.
You know what, vegan teacher? That is a very insightful message. I'm so glad that you've taught us about that. Unfortunately, though, me personally, I'm not gonna go vegan. You've said it so many times. You've tried so many times to get people to be vegan and all this sort of stuff, but it just never works. I don't know why you keep trying. Because at the end of the day, right, no one's actually listening to you. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video at any point, please make sure you subscribe. I try to hit 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, if you haven't liked the video already, there's really no reason not to. It really helps me out with the algorithm, so just make sure you do that. Click one of the videos on screen if you want to see more content from me, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.